Today we're traveling back in time, back before TikTok, Instagram and Discord were used. We're talking about DeviantArt, the Wild West of early fandom internet culture. So DeviantArt was founded in the year 2000 and was basically a mix of art platform, social network and a digital diary. People shared everything there. Fan art, original characters, edits, flash animations, photography, cosplay. Basically any form of creative expression you can imagine. And huge fandoms like Sonic, anime, DeviantArt built their own safe space there. DeviantArt still exists today, but the platform has, drifted heavily toward AI support, which for artists has become more of a spooky horror zone, unfortunately. But that topic is for another day. Before we start, let's take a look at the interface. The interface back then looked like something between a forum and an art gallery. You could add other people's work to your favorites, decorate your profile with an infinite amount of colorful GIFs and stems. On DeviantArt, people proudly shared their OCs, wrote fanfictions, shipped characters, and even posted marriage certificates with official Sonic characters. Yes, that happened. And my friend and I were there to witness it live. So, just so you know, I personally have nothing against any kind of shipping. Honestly, I love it when artists have the imagination to ship their OC, for example, with an official Sonic character. But there are limits, and those limits were often crossed thanks to drama or, as people call it today, beef. I am so old. There was a person on DeviantArt who unfortunately picked fights with so many artists, even though those artists never did anything to this person. And let's just call this person XY for this video. Let me explain. As many of you know, the show The Hedgehog fanbase is intense. Shadow's so popular that he sometimes shows up on my friends For You page, and she has nothing to do with Sonic, and yes, I'm also a big Shadow fan. But back then, and still today, there were people who took it a little further. There was this one person in our little bubble who was an extreme Shadow fan. Like, Shadow was everything to this person. And at first that sounds really harmless until you realize how seriously the everything was meant. Anyone else who liked Shadow or dared to ship their OC with him would get, well, absolutely cheered out by this person. And imagine this, you upload your fresh new Shadow X OC artwork, minding your own business and vibing, and you see a new comment, yeah, you get excited, click it, and it reads, "Get off my husband, he's mine!" Huh? DeviantArt had something called journals back then, basically public diaries, and this person wrote a lot of rant entries. But one day, there was a very special journal entry. And everyone was like, "Oh, have you seen the new journal entry? Oh, it's getting wild."
Oh no!
And yes, everyone, there it was. The marriage certificate between person XY and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shit.
And on top of this journal entry, I remember the following sentence. He's now married, and no one is allowed to be with him or draw him with his OC ever again. And what did people do? Of course, they kept drawing him! Thankfully. Has anything like that ever happened to you? Tell me your weird DeviantArt or fandom stories in the comments. And if you like what you see and what I do, please activate the bell and subscribe my channel for free.